And I think it impacts the way that we coach as well. So take a look at his TRX Serratus slide. If we put him in a really, in this example, this individual is a little bit more of a flat thoracic spine. He's already got his arms up in this position, is kind of self-corrected. But if we have a really flat thoracic spine, it makes it very, very hard to get good serratus recruitment unless we start in a better position and actually give that convex-concave relationship back to him where the scap sits snug to the rib cage. So in this position, the first thing you're going to see is that he's going to kind of go into that more rounded upper back presentation. And then we want to actually drive that good rotation of the scap around the rib cage. Okay? And concurrently, what you're realizing is he's got good neutral cervical spine posture. And we'll touch on this more in the next slide. But if I let him go into a big forward head posture, kind of look that way, and he went through a bunch of upper cervical motion into extension, I'm probably going to really tighten up that levator scapulae. We know levator scapulae from our previous presentation is a downward rotator scapula. So levator and rhomboids want to bring us this way. Serratus wants to bring us this way. If I tighten him up here with, basically upper cervical extension, right? And I don't give him that good kind of rounded upper back, and I also don't account for controlling his lumbar extension. So I let his lats tone up and I keep him in a really arched back position. That's serratus, not a huge muscle. It's got to compete with lats. It's got to compete with rhomboids. It's got to compete with levator scapulae just to get up to these positions. So we want to give people an alignment opportunity to be successful. And we're going to really monitor that inferior medial border of the scap and its ability to get around there. So if we look at this concept of proximal to distal or regional, interdependence, whatever you want to call it, relative stiffness, if I don't get good motion here, I'm going to wind up getting a compensatory motion there. So a lack of scapulothoracic movement could lead to excessive anterior and superior glenohumeral movement. So correcting all of this stuff gives our serratus a good chance to be successful in this